So today, as we discussed today, we will be a very important topic. And we have to know all the three bodies which we are living every day. We will start, but first we'll start with the Gita verses. Today, I will look you up.
I've taken 69 and verse 2.69 and 2.70. Ya nisha sarva bhutanam.
Ya nisha sarva bhutanam.
Tasyam jagrati sanyami.
Tasyam jagrati sanyami.
Yasyam jagrati bhutani.
Yasyam jagrati bhutani.
Sa nisha pashyato munehe.
Sa nisha pashyato munehe.
The sage is aware to the Atma, which is night for all beings. For the wise sage, that world of duality is night to which all beings are awake. Let's first take this example of sea. There are two persons sitting on the beach and watching the sea. One person, they both see the waves and the ocean and water similar. But for example, let's take one person sees the ocean, the waves, everything as water. But whereas the other person sees every waves, gives every waves a name and a form. He never sees ocean, water, and the waves as one. He sees them as two different identities. That is what this example is. That two different, when a person sees water different and the waves different, it is Dvaitam. When you see both together, it is Advaitam. Now, the night is compared to Dvaitam because what do we do at night? We sleep. So it's like we are asleep to the Advaitam. That is the knowledge, self-knowledge. We are asleep in the night. But whereas Advaitam is compared to morning, because what we do in the morning, we are awake in the morning. So it is we are awake to the self-knowledge. And the next, Avyani is compared to owl. What does the owl do? In the morning, the owl sleeps, whereas the owl is awake in the night. This shows Ajnani sees every object right in front of him as duality. He sees every object with a name and a form. So he is asleep to the Advaitam. That is the oneness. The Brahman is the substratum of all the objects, and Brahman is within us. I and the Brahman are the same. They are infinite. He's asleep towards it like an owl. Whereas Jnani is compared to human being, because human beings are awake in the morning and they are asleep in the night. So it's compared to Jnani because Jnani knows the difference. Jnani always sees everything as equal and he sees Brahman in every object right before his eyes. So he is always awake to Advaitam and he is asleep to Dvaitam. That is the meaning of this verse. Next verse is 2.70. Apuryamanam chala pradishtam.
Apuryamanam chala pradishtam.
Samudram mapah pravishanti yadvat.
Samudram mapah pravishanti yadvat.
Tadvat kamayam pravishanti sarve.
Tadvat kamayam pravishanti sarve.
Sa santi mapnodi na kamakami.
Sa shanti mapnodi na kamakami.
Just as water enters into the ocean, which is being filled from all directions and yet is unaffected, in the same way, all sense objects enter the wise man. Such a person enjoys peace, not one who desires sense objects. So again, we go to the ocean. Is the ocean very happy that lots of rivers are emptying into it? No. Is it sad because the rivers are not with water and not emptying? No. Is ocean is happy because only because of ocean the condensation happens and we get rain, and because of the ocean only lots of rivers are born. Is the ocean happy because of it? No. Lots of water falls, lots of water, when it rains, lots of water falls into the ocean. Is the ocean happy because it gets lots of water? No. And if you take a tank, you fill the tank with seawater. Is the ocean worried that we are taking away its water, or visibly can we see the loss of water in the ocean? This is how is the mind of a jnani. Anything can happen right before his eyes. He'll have a samatvam, a state of mind where everything or nothing will happen. You'll have an equal stable mind. He's happy or sad or anything that can happen. Everything will be in a samatvam state. That is called Purnamidam, Purnamidam. Purnamidam, Purnamidam. That is, and ocean is also Swadantara, it is independent. Same way, Jnani is also independent. Ocean is like ocean, how ocean is Purna, even Jnani's mind is also Purna. That whereas Ajnani's mind is like a tank, that had a half-filled water, and because of the half-filled water, all the sense objects use this as a playground and play there with sense objects. So, Ajnani's mind is like this with a half-filled tank. And the other example of Ajnani is a person, for example, you can take a person, if that person buys a new dress, she will always want this to be shown off to all her friends around. And she will always accept the friends to ask, where did you buy it? What is the cost? If that question is not raised, naturally that person will feel sad. That is the state of a Ajnani. But whereas Jnani's state is always full and never bothered about anything what is happening around his surroundings. And here Guruji ends this verse with one litmus test, that whenever these verses are explained, the students always come and ask him, am I a jnani? How will I know? So Swamiji gives a litmus test where to ask what happens when someone praises you. Are you happy inside? Or someone speaks ill about you. What is your state of mind? So when you have that samatvam in your mind, that is the state what jnani is. Hari Om.
Meaning.
Page is awake to the Atma, which is the night for all beings. That is a jnani. For the wise says that world of duality is night to which all beings are awake. Ajnani, like us, we are awake to the night. Whereas for a wise sage, he's awake in the morning, and night is he's not awake to the night.
Awake to the Atma.
அதாவது ஞானி வந்து ஆத்மாவும் நானும் ஒண்ணுங்கிற ஸ்டேட் ஆஃப் மைண்ட்ல ஞானி இருக்காரு. அஞ்ஞானி தான் அந்த டியூவாலிட்டி பாக்குறாங்க. வெளியில கடவுளை தேடிட்டு இருக்கிறாரு.
The sage is awake to the Atma.
ஞானி
ஆத்மாவுக்கு which is night for all beings.
ஆமா, எல்லாத்துக்கும் இப்போ ஞானிக்கு மட்டும்தான் தெரியுது அது வந்து டியூவாலிட்டி இல்ல ஒண்ணுதாங்கிறது. நீங்க என்ன சொல்ல, இப்ப மத்தவங்களுக்கு ஞானி இல்லாத அஞ்ஞானிக்கு ஆத்மா தனக்குள்ளதான் இருக்குதுன்னு தெரியாம மத்ததெல்லாம் தேடிட்டு இருக்கிறாங்க. அதனால அவங்க காலையில முழிக்கல, நைட் தான் முழிச்சிருக்காங்கன்னு சொல்றாங்க.
ஆக்சுவலா என் மனசுல சொல்றது, நான் அஞ்ஞானியா இருக்கும்போது நிம்மதியா இருந்தேன். Conversation right.
That's why they have said ignorance is bliss. Yes. It is already known. Ignorance is bliss. Even animals are ignorant about their Purushartha. So we have to go back to the first chapter. In the introduction to Vedanta, we started with Purushartha. What is the goal of human birth? Moksha. That is the ultimate goal, and that is the only goal. If you are ignorant about all this, you will be in bliss. But you means the people who are in bliss, in the wrong bliss, and the animals also on bliss are equal. The only difference between animal and us is that we have got higher intellect, which questions what is legitimate, illegitimate, what is good, what is bad. So this is about jnani, but for not a jnani also, if someone is acting to be asleep, it's very difficult to wake him up. So someone is asleep, even in deep sleep, we can wake him up. So he's talking that Atma is there within you only. We don't have to search everywhere. But they are searching outwardly, which is darkness actually. The real light is within you. Whenever you go away from Atma, it is duality. That we have learned so many times. The only Satyam is God. Anything other than that is Mithya. And where is God? Yes. So you are that. All the, if you condense every Upanishad, any shloka, it has to come to Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi. Other than that is duality. This is the understanding, madam. But still, we can have you have a choice.
One more thing. Can I say this in Tamil?
Yeah,
Not
please.
for others, for my sake.
Yes, yes.
For others.
நான் புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டதை இந்த தமிழ்ல சொல்றேன். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எனக்கு இந்த லைன் புரியாம தான் நான் திருப்பி போட சொன்னேன்.
அதில் நான் படிக்க
The sage is awake to the Atma, which is night for all beings. எனக்குள்ள இருக்க ஆத்மா தான் கடவுள், அதுதான் நான் அப்படின்ற நாலேஜ் எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருச்சுன்னா I am awake. அதுதான் sage is awake to that knowledge in first line சொல்லுது. For the wise sage, that which is night to all beings are awake. For the wise sage, that is night to all which all beings are awake.
Anjani is the word of
Okay. அப்படி சொல்லும்போது என்ன சொன்னாங்க, ஒரு wise person, wise
ஆத்மா which is night for all beings.
ஏன்னா மத்தவங்களுக்கு புரியாதனால நைட்டா இருக்கு. அதே மாதிரி மத்தவங்களுக்கு
அவங்களேதான் ஞானியேதான் அடுத்ததுன்னு சொல்றாங்க வயசு.
மத்தவங்களுக்கு அந்த சென்ஸ் ஆர்கன்ஸோட ஃபீலிங்க்கு ஒரு முக்கியத்துவம் தந்து அதுக்கும் மெட்டீரியலிஸ்டிக் வேர்ல்டுக்கும் வாழ்ற அது ஞானிக்கு நைட்டா இருக்கு.
ஆமா கரெக்ட்.
இதுக்கு வெளிச்சம் எடுத்தா ஐ திங்க் இட் இஸ் ஈஸியா. நைட் டேனா தான் கன்ஃபியூஷன்.
Thank you. Yes.
But good, you asked some questions, so we are clarified. Yeah, you want to Sthoola Shareeram.
Sthoola Shareeram, like Sharirathrayam is divided into three parts. That is, one is Sthoola Shareeram, sookshma Shareeram, and Karana Shareeram. Sthoola Shareeram is physical body, sookshma Shareeram is astral body, and Karana Shareeram is causal body. Today we'll see about Sthoola Shareeram, that is gross body, otherwise also called as Bhautika Shareeram. Why is it called as Bhautika Shareeram? Because it is Bhautikas are born out of Bhutas. Bhutas are 5 natural elements in the world. So our body is basically born out of Akasha or space, Vayu or air, Agni or fire, water or Jalam, earth or Prithvi. So basically a body is made up of 5 elements of nature.
So you've shown the 5 elements.
Yes, the 5 elements.
Physics.
Illinga, Sanskrit. Bhautikam,
Physical body.
Physical body is born out of Bhuta.
Okay, அதுல அடுத்தது நம்ம உடம்புக்குள்ளார ஸ்பேஸ் இருக்கு, காத்து இருக்கு, உடம்போட சூடு ஃபயர், வாட்டர் நம்ம பாடி வாட்டர்.
We can have 2 examples. One, the earth is place where we live in. Otherwise, the solid part of the body, or the next thing we can take it example as what is our body basically made of? Annam, food. That where do we get the food from? That is cultivated from the earth. That is what we eat. So basically, our body is made up of food. So that is basically the earth.
தலையில இலை மாதிரி வச்சிருக்காங்க.
ஆமா,
நைஸ் பிக்சர். தலையில எல்லாம் இலையெல்லாம் இருக்கு பாருங்க.
பாடியோட அந்த 5 எலிமெண்ட்ஸ் அந்த பாடியில போயிட்டு
காத்துல யாரு
Ka-
வாயில விழுகிறது விடுறது
காத்து, temperature,
பிளட் வார்மா இருக்கு
fire, okay, fire,
water.
போட்டு பின்னால
water,
மேல இலை வந்து
space, space,
space
space.
ஃபுல்லுமே வார்மா இருக்குல்ல
The next is components of the body. The components of the body is head, two hands, the central part of the body, and legs. Shira, Paksha, Ucha, and Sira, Paksha, Chaucha.
The central body.
Central body. The Atma. It's called as central body. The next is functions of the body. What is the functions of the body? Body gives residence to the Atma. So what temporary residence? What is the kind of payment that is given for the body is form of karma, punya and papa karma. So how long will this body be used as a residence? Is until the payment remains, this tenant will be available. Then basically it is nothing but residence, it provides residence. Next is features of the body, that is nature. We have three features. The first feature is there are 6 modifications of human body. Asti, Jayate, Vardate, Viparinamate, Apakshyate, Nasha or Maranam. So Asti is what the potential existence in your mother's womb. Jayate is birth. Vardate is growing up. And Viparinamate is metamorphosing. That you grow up and then you start, your body starts changing. And Apakshyate is growing old. Nasha or Maranam is death of the body. Now, the second feature of the body is it is visible for everyone. It is visible, my body is visible for myself and the one right in front of me or everyone around. The third feature is it changing? Will it be permanent? No. For this birth, I have this body. For the next birth, I'll have a different Sthoola Shareeram to take. And its duration will be few days, few months to even 120 years. That is depends upon your power punya.
இல்லைங்க
இப்ப வந்து சூக்ஷ்ம சரீரம் and காரண சரீரம் அது அப்படியே தான் இருக்கும். பட் ஸ்தூல சரீரம் நீங்க இறந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் என்ன ஆகும்? திருப்பி 5 பூதங்களுக்கு போயிருக்கும். So அதுதான் இங்க சொல்லுவாங்க.
இது என்ன நான் சொல்றேன், third future should change from growth ஆகுது, அதான் சொல்றாங்க.
இல்ல அது
உங்க பாடிக்குன்னு ஒரு growth இருக்குல்ல, வயசாகிட்டே போகும், அதெல்லாம் அவங்க சொல்றாங்க.
அதான் சொல்றேன்.
ஐயோ இல்லைங்க, அது வந்து இதுல முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. 6 modifications of human body. விபரீதமதே, அபாக்ஷயதே, நாசா or மரணம் தான் முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. இதுல வந்து அதாவது உங்க பாடி இப்படியே இருக்குமா? நீங்க அடுத்த பர்த்க்கு will you have the same body? No, it's changed. And ஆமா, few months வரைக்கும் உயிரோட இருக்கும், இல்லாட்டி 120 நாள்ல கூட குழந்தை இருந்தா few days, even மதரோட ஊம்லயே கூட குழந்தை செத்து போயிடும். So it depends upon your power.
இல்லை, அப்ப first picture அது அந்த 6 stages தான்.
அதாவது ஹியூமனா பிறந்து your body will have changes after born as a human body. And its life தான் இந்த third feature is the life of the body. இல்ல இதே next birth next birth எடுத்தீங்கன்னா you have the same body. That is what it is. And the state of experience is என்னன்னா ஜாக்ரத் அவஸ்தா. That is what now all your functions is called as sookshma shareeram. Functions need a place to function. அப்போ வந்து you have your eye socket and eyeball. So that is basically called as that அதெல்லாம் மெயினா features of this body is the ஜாக்ரத் அவஸ்தா, waking state. இப்ப இந்த கண்ணுல வந்து நீங்க பில்டிங்ஸ் எல்லாம் பாக்குறீங்க, அந்த பில்டிங்ஸ பாக்குறது வந்து கண்ணு மட்டும் இருந்து ஃபங்க்ஷன் இல்லைன்னா அந்த பில்டிங்ஸ் பார்க்க முடியுங்களா? யூ ஹாவ் ஐ, பட் ஆனா ஃபங்க்ஷன்ஸ் இல்ல. அப்போ ஃபங்க்ஷன்ஸ் இருக்கு ஆனா கண்ணு இல்ல அப்படின்னா will you be able to see the buildings?
காரணியை மூடிடுச்சு பிளைண்டா இருந்தா பார்க்க முடியுமா
So the instrument for us to observe the world, outside world is Jagrat Avastha. Outside world experience basically is called as Jagrat Avastha.
அப்ப இந்த five sense organs எல்லாமே உனக்கு ஜகர்த்தா
Jagrat Avastha, it works, எப்படி work பண்ணுது? It works to the golagam, that is the physical part of the body.
இந்த organs தான் அந்த physical part of the body.
I was asking that. Changing. It is, first she told about the different changes, 6 changes. Third is the span, lifespan. Lifespan of this gross body is only limited. Like a medicine expiry date is there, same way this body also goes up. Obviously, next body, what it takes, so many things depends.
All beings, human insect inalu Sthoola Shareeram,
All beings.
All beings.
So we may not take the human body again, but sookshma and karana shareeram will be same. So changing of not just human body, it can change to animal body, insect body, worm, depending upon your sanchita karma. Sanchita karma.
அதுக்கு money goes to money goes.
Yeah.
கரும்பு மலையில இருந்து வளர்ந்தது
And about Jagrat Avastha,
Shushma.
Jagrat Avastha, all this Avastha means your state of being. Now I can see madam or sir as she can see, you can perceive me. This is only possible when your 5 sense organs are functioning. So it is in the body can see the other body only Jagrat Avastha. In the next, what she is going to say, Sushupti or subtle, you are going to, you know what you have dreamt about. Do I know what you are dreaming or thinking or how your respiration is going on? I don't know, but you know. That is the second avastha, which will be coinciding with sookshma shareeram. Sookshma means subtle. Very tough. But for doctors, I think it is easy because we all know about this.
Sthoola Shareeram 3 layers, 5 layers வருவாங்க
19.
17 components.
Components.
Layers like components.
19.
Some say 19, but 17 also is okay. Yeah.
Today we are discussing Sookshma Shareeram. Swamiji has split it into 4 categories to discuss what the raw material of which it is made up, the components, function and nature. To discuss the raw material, already in Sthoola Shareeram, the body is made up of the 5 elements and it is called as Bhautika Shareeram. In the Sookshma Shareeram or subtle body also, again it is made up of subtle air, subtle fire, subtle water, subtle earth and subtle space. And this is also called as Bhautika Shareeram. Next we come to the components. Subtle na இருக்கும் இல்லாத மாதிரி நீங்க ஃபுல்லா கேட்டீங்கன்னா
invisible ஆ இருக்கும்.
So these are the components of our subtle body. You start from above, that is the organs of knowledge, that is the jnana indriyani, eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin. Then is the function, the organs of action. How do we do things? That is the karma indriyani. Then we come to the pranas, that corner, the left, right hand corner. That is the fuel generating system of the body. That is the breathing, fuel generating system. The internal organs are the mental faculty, which is mind, intellect, memory, and ego. These are the components of our subtle body. So first were the organs for input, the sense organs. The eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. These are the descriptions given by Swamiji. Rupa Grahaka Chakshu Indriyam is the eyes, Rupa eyes. Shabda Grahaka Shotra Indriyam, the Shabdam, the sound that we hear is ears. Gandha Grahak Dhrana Indriyam is nose, Gandha means smell. Rasa Grahaka Rasana Indriyam is tongue, Rasa is taste. Sparsha Grahaka Taug Indriyam is skin, Sparsha,
Yeah.
touch. So these are the organs of input. We hear, see, smell, taste, and feel. Next is the Pancha Karma Indriyani. We have received all the input. Now, how do we interact? How do we give reactions? For that, first is Vak Indriyam or speech. Here again, it is the mouth. So some organs can be used for input and output, for receiving information and giving a response. Pani is hands, Pada is legs, Payu is organs of evacuation, like how we remove waste from our body, and Upastha is the organs of procreation, actually the genital system. And usually there is a coordination between the two organs, the input and output organs. Next is the Pancha Prana or energy generating systems. There are organs for input, there are organs for output. The body is trying to fuel these organs. How does it work? Prana is the respiratory system, the lungs and the respiratory system. Apana is the waste removal system. Dhyana is the circulatory system. Udhana is the digestive system, how we absorb nutrition. Apana is also in a way the digestive system only, but it is the latter half and the urinary system. But Udana is the digestive system. Samana is reversing system. Samana.
It is wrong in that picture.
Yes, sorry, I didn't know that. And the picture actually is written wrong. Samana is reversing system. It is written wrong there. Samana acts in two places. One is as we grow older and when we are nearing the stage of dying, our organs start to deteriorate and go decay. And similarly, that is also a reversal of our body. And again is when we are sick, when we have eaten something that doesn't go along with us, we vomit. That is also reversing. So these panchapranas are life-giving. They provide the energy to the karmendriyas. Next, we are coming to the mental faculty, that is antakaranani or the internal organs. There we have four. Mana or mind, that is the emotions. Do I like coming to class or I don't like coming to class? Buddhi, rational faculty. Is it right to do this or is it wrong? Chittam is memory. This memory, it can be of things which happened now. Swamiji says can even be memory of things which happened in our previous janmas. Sometimes we see a familiarity, that sense of deja vu, something would have happened. Similarly, we might remember, we won't know the exact details, but that familiarity also comes under chitta. And ahankara or ego. Ego is that I am great, it is mine, I should do this, so it will improve myself and things like that. And that is just a picture of how the organs interact. So we start from the left-hand corner. The organs of knowledge, that is the sense organs, they receive the sense data. It goes to the mind. Mind is mana. The mind thinks, shall we do this, shall we not do it? So that is the intellect. The buddhi, it's rationing. Shall we do it or not? Is it right or wrong? Some part of that thinking goes and gets stored in the memory. From memory, things can be retrieved. Past actions, is it wrong? I did it that day, can I do it again? So that intellect goes back to the mind and says, yes, okay, we'll do this. And then it comes out through the organs of action, the karmendriyani, if talking, the mosquito comes and sits on a hand, we hit it. That is all done with this. And the ego plays a role in the middle, thinking with, I have done this action. This is the functioning of the subtle body.
But most of the time, what happens?
Yeah.
Most of the time, what happens?
I don't understand.
That ahankara goes in the middle and sits.
Okay.
And then everything is there. The five organs of speech,
The
knowledge.
rationality and decision making.
So that's where we have to leave that ahankara. So that's why they say Chitta and Ahankara, they talk like Mana, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. That's why it's 19 becomes 17.
Okay.
Mana and Buddhi is one,
Okay.
Chitta and Ahankara is one. So 17, they also it further divided 20.
So these are the components of the sookshma Shareeram. So from this you are seeing that we have not talked about the actual structure of the body. எல்லாமே வந்து அதோட functioning தான், physiology. That is anatomy, நம்மளுக்கு
This is anatomy.
Gross body is anatomy, total body.
This is physiology.
Research.
But how do you say mind then?
Research.
Psychology. Okay, sir.
Chitta, Buddhi, this is what. And the karma itself is psychology.
இதுக்கப்புறம் இதெல்லாம் வந்துச்சு.
You can speak.
Oh, actually, two things have gone. Second is, what is the function of the sookshma Shareeram?
Hmm.
That is, it is all for carrying out transactions. கார் மட்டும் இருந்தா ஓடாது, அதை ஆன் பண்ணணும், அதை நகர்த்தணும். அதே மாதிரி our body will be there, ஸ்தூல சரீரம் இருக்கும், அதை இயக்கிறதுக்கு நம்மளுக்கு அந்த சூக்ஷ்ம சரீரம் வேணும். It is the what do we say, the thing which makes the body work, and the transactions, getting in and giving out, thinking, it is making the body work.
Yes.
And
The-
character,
Ah.
what did you mean?
No, then the
The
modification.
character of the Sukshma Shareeram is, one thing is it only we know. எனக்கு மட்டும்தான் தெரியும் if I am feeling sick. Only I will know what I am thinking. Only I can remember what I am. வெளியில இருக்கிறவங்க என்ன பார்த்தா they won't know how I am feeling or how I am thinking unless we say it. So it is, so it is not evident to the person who sits in front of me. They will only see my Sthoola Shareeram. They don't know what my Sukshma Shareeram is doing. Second is, it has a certain lifespan. It is more than the Sthoola Shareeram. It does not end with death. It is the factor which helps us take the next janma. So the Sthoola Shareeram does not end with the death of that particular janma. It can go on and on till pralayam. Then it will be dismantled. Third,
Yes.
அவ்வளவுதான்.
And it is made up of the sleep.
Then the coming to the Avasthatrayam, the Sthoola Shareeram is equated to Swapna Avastha, the experiencing faculty. So the memory belongs to Sukshma Shareeram and our dream state. The Swapnam is all of the Sukshma Shareeram.
Sleep.
Sleep, when you sleep, the dream comes out of your memory. So basically, everything is stored in your memory like a record player. And then when you sleep, it comes out from your memory. So the dream state belongs to the
And only you know about Sukshma
Sukshma
Shareeram.
Shareeram.
Your dream only you know.
person sleeping beside you will have a different dream and you will have a different dream. I have a-
Yes.
முடிஞ்சுதா?
இல்ல நான் டவுட் வந்து சொல்றேன். That which we deal with is Sthoola.
Now what you see, what I can see.
Yeah, இது அதாவது என் கை கால நானே பார்த்துக்கிறது Sthoola. The body. That which I get the help out of the doctor is Sthoola.
That is all inside your body.
அது எல்லாமே that's it. நம்ம வந்து எதுக்கு உடம்பு முடியலன்னு சொல்லி டாக்டர் கிட்ட போறோம்னா உள்ள
But even if you cut your hand, that is your Sthoola.
No, but do you mean only when you go to doctor, you know about your respiration?
No, you know.
It's every minute, every second.
உங்களுக்கு தானே தெரியும்.
எனக்கு தெரியும். walk பண்றது நீங்க தானே பண்றீங்க.
Your thoughts, your everything is with you every time. Sukshma Shareeram.
anatomy mystery.
In fact, doctor doesn't know it. He only acts that he knows.
that which only what
Exactly.
I
He
know
only-
is
He only acts that I know you are Sukshma Shareeram, but
தெரியும்.
it is only interpretation of ECG which will tell, okay, this is heart. But where is heart, where is mind, he cannot tell. He has to be Jnani to tell through your physical body, go to your Sukshma Shareeram, only Jnani can tell.
okay. That which only I know is Sthoola. Correct?
It is evident to you, not
Only to
evident
me.
to others.
But you say that is being carried forward to the next Janma. அது எப்படி
Memory இல்ல.
திங்கிங்ல மட்டுமே நம்மளோட
அந்த செயல் எல்லாமே நம்ம அப்புறம் நம்ம இறந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் நம்ம
பாடி
அது ஸ்தூல சரீரம்.
முடிஞ்சிருக்கு.
ஆனா அந்த உள்ள இருக்கிற ஃபங்க்ஷனிங் வந்து
என்னோட பாவ புண்ணியம்
தட் இஸ் அடுத்த ஜென்மா வர மெமரி காரணம் அதை தூக்கிட்டு போறது இந்த சூக்ஷ்ம சரீரம் தூக்கிட்டு போகுது.
Does a tree only give one fruit? And only at one time every fruit ripen? Exactly. When the before Srishti is born, so it's like a Brahman makes entire thing like a roots. Brahman is roots, and entire thing is Maya Shakti, which makes entire huge tree of our Papa Punya. But fructification, like fruit is ripening, means that body of the, depending upon what Papa is heavy or Punyam is heavy, a body will be given to you. But the entire, what to say, the Maya, the sookshma Shareeram also is involved in that, Karana Shareeram is involved in that. That will stay from starting Shrishti to Pralaya. So you have to take multiple bodies.
இன்னொரு 40 நிமிஷத்துக்கு கரெக்டான மட்டும் சொல்லுங்க. நம்ம பண்ற பாவ புண்ணியத்தை பேஸ் பண்ணி அது அடுத்த ஜென்மத்துக்கு போகுதுன்னு சொல்றீங்க. ஓகேப்பா, நான் இன்னைக்கு கீழே படிக்கிறேன், நல்லது கெட்டது 55 வயசுல தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறேன், உடனே நான் மோட்சத்துக்கு போவேன், இல்லை இந்த வருஷத்தே பாக்குறேன், எனக்கு இன்னொரு ஜென்மம் கிடைச்சா எனக்கு மோட்சம் வரும்போது எலசி இப்போ நான் படிக்கிற கீதை இந்த நாலேஜ் இதோட புண்ணியம் இஸ் பீங் டேக்கன் டு தி நெக்ஸ்ட். திஸ் இஸ் இப்ப இந்த ஜென்மத்துக்கு நான் ஒரு கொலை பண்ணிடுறேன், அந்த பாவம் எனக்கு மட்டும் தெரியுதா, அடுத்தவங்களுக்கு தெரியலன்னா அந்த பாவம் சூக்ஷ்ம. சோ இத பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் எனக்கு அடுத்த ஜென்மத்துல எந்த உடம்பு பாவத்தினால ஒரு மோசமான ஒரு பிசிக்கல் ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் கிடைக்கலாம், அசிங்கமான ஒரு பிசிக்கல் ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் கிடைக்கலாம், இல்ல நான் பண்ண பாவத்தினால ஹியூமன் பீயிங்காவே இல்லாம ஒரு அனிமலா கூட.
No, but she's only partly correct.
The way you are
Because she's telling,
depending upon your papa punya. Yes.
but she's,
But can I say it is a vehicle to carry your?
no, first let us correct this. If I understand what she was telling is, now if I do good Gita and all that, next Janma will be good.
No, not I. It will be
No,
good.
what I'm saying,
It will
I,
carry forward thing.
correct, carry forward, but you're forgetting one thing. You have taken many Janmas before now. This is one ripening of one fruit.
Yes.
There are many fruits has to be ripened because of your so much of Papa Punya before Vasanas. Now, we are forgetting that we are talking about Prarabdha Karma and Agami Karma. You understand what we're talking? But Sanchita Karma is huge, which cannot be done by just chanting Gita or by understanding or doing good work in this Janma. No way. Did you get this? It's like cancer can be removed from the uterus, taken out. That is your this Janma. What about the seeds which are already gone all over in the body? Radiation is required. So radiation is what? This spiritual knowledge is like radiation. Knowledge, self-knowledge is radiation.
நல்லா அனுப்பிச்சாச்சு இது கடைசி ஸ்டேஜா கூட இருக்கலாம்.
100%. So we, because of good thing only we got this human birth.
இதுல கூட நல்லது செஞ்சு
Now,
முடிஞ்சிருச்சுன்னா
no, now I am coming to the point. What is the clever way now? What will you do?
That's not the
அப்படி போலாமா?
No, wait.
இறப்பதற்கும் பிறகு
See, if you talk in Tamil, so I will not understand. I will not know now.
I don't want to birth again.
Exactly.
I don't want
This is the most cleverest thing to do.
No, right back. இறப்பதற்கும்.
No life. Now I'm coming to that point. My talk is about that. So you understood, madam? What is the most clever thing to do? Exactly. So should I think now about what I did before? Should I think and cry? And what is going to happen in future? So the only thing is with me is the moment. I am with you all now, is in the moment. If I leave my one moment, 100% I will be getting moksha. Living in moment is very difficult. Why? Again, go to the sookshma Shareeram. All the 5 senses.
As you say, this is the end birth.
Yes.
If you think like that, அப்போ உங்க ஸ்தூல சரீரம் அழிஞ்சிருக்கு, சூக்ஷ்ம சரீரமும் அழிஞ்சிருக்கு.
Fantastic.
Your karma will also.
So I don't, now I don't speak about karma. She's got it. That's it. So she, not only she, everyone has got it. Now we can stop the
அந்த
process.
aim நோக்கில போயிட்டு.
Yes, yes.
Correct.
கிருஷ்ணா வந்து how கிருஷ்ணா டைடுங்கிறது பாத்தீங்கன்னா,
Sir, you should be like Nani.
கிருஷ்ணா வாஸ் லேயிங் ஸ்லீப்பிங் பண்ணும்போது ஹண்டர் என்ன பண்ணுவோம், அதை வந்து ஒரு இது நினைச்சிட்டு அவன் மேல அம்பு போட்டுருவார். உடனே கிருஷ்ணர் அவன் போய் எக்ஸ்கியூஸ் கேட்பான், கிருஷ்ணா நான் தெரியாம அம்பு போட்டுட்டேன், நான் வேடன் மிருகம்னு சொல்லுவான். இல்ல திஸ் இஸ் மை கர்மா, நான் வாலிய மறைஞ்சிருந்து ராமாவதாரத்துல கொன்னேன், அந்த இதுக்கு அந்த கர்மாவுக்கு தான் இப்போ நீ வந்து என்னை வந்து மிருகம்னு தப்பா நினைச்சிட்டு கொன்ன அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவான். கர்மா நம்ம நல்ல கர்மா செஞ்சோம்னா that is the basic for உபாசனா. உபாசனா is the basic for ஞான யோகா. ஞான யோகா மோட்சம். அதுதான் நம்ம கர்ம யோகா வந்து நல்ல கர்மா.
Now what is the other question you should ask? So I understood, we have become Nani today. Sir said we became Nani today. What should we do now from today, from now on? How should be our life?
It is a detachment dialogue. எது நடந்தாலும் அது கவலைப்படாது.
Today's class she told me. So ocean doesn't get affected if the rivers are coming with water, they are dry, they are digging dirt, or they're taking away water. It does its duty. It is Karnataka. I am ocean, I have to evaporate, make clouds, and again water. Life cycle will continue till my the karma, my blank check or that deposit which I was coming with is over. So transaction with all this life is over. But every time to go through that is very difficult. So what you do? Ishwara Arpana Bhava, Ishwara Prasada Buddhi. So you have to come back to Upasana. So Karma Yoga without Upasana is not possible to get into spiritual karma.
சைவ சமயத்துல இதெல்லாம் முதலில் இருக்கான். இதெல்லாம் இருக்கு இல்லையா, இதுல இருக்கிறது பூரா அதுல இருக்கு. சைவ 4 நாள்ல மோட்சத்துக்கு போக முடியாதா? போயிடும். இனி இருந்து 7 நாள்ல எல்லாத்தான் மோட்சத்துக்கு போகுது அப்படின்னு ஒரு இது எடுத்தீங்கன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. You can go, you can attain மோட்சம். You have to detach everything. வீட்டு பையன் புள்ள குட்டி எல்லாம் ஒண்ணு திருக்கமா இருப்பான்.
And that brings to one more point.
கணப்பனா என்ன பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, he attained மோட்சம் within 6 days. அவனுக்கு ஒண்ணுமே தெரியாது. உள்ள போனா 6 நாள்ல he attained மோட்சம். He reaches ignorance is the place. அவனுக்கு ஒண்ணுமே தெரியாது. கண்ணை புண்ணி வச்சா வரும், இதை புண்ணா வரணும் தெரியுமா, காலத்துக்கு மேலே வைக்கலாம் தெரியும், தப்புன்னு தெரியல. எல்லாம் அவுட் ஆஃப் லவ் he does. Surrendering to the God. I will surrender myself. அப்படின்னா 6th day he gets மோட்சம். அதனால our behavior, the detachment, the பக்தி, சரணாகதி, definitely will make even this. அது வந்து ஒரு கண்ணப்பனா தோணுது. அதுக்கப்புறம் இந்த லோகத்துல கண்ணப்பனா
நமக்கு தெரியும்.
மாணிக்க வருஷம் பிறந்தது நான் செத்து மறுபடியும் பிறக்கிறேன் புலம்புறாரு. ஒன்லி இவரு அருணாதர் அவருக்கு சாக முடியாது. அவர் அப்படியே இதாயிடுவாரு. மாதிரி கிளியில போய் அந்த மாதிரி நம்ம நிறைய is comparable. அதாவது everything mother is this. All the bros அதெல்லாம் எடுத்து கொடுக்கலாம். காலைக்கிழமையாது.
Finally, everything is meant for making a human being as a better being.
காலைக்கிழமை என்ன பண்றான்? புருஷன் வேற பண்ணிட்டு போயிடறான். உடனே அவன் என்ன சொல்றான்? நான் வந்து பார்ப்பான், அவன் பார்ப்பான், எனக்கு இவன் மேல ஆசை, எனக்கு பேய் மீறி இருப்பான். பெரிய இருக்கும். எவனுக்கு அவன் 10 ஆசை வராது, இதுக்கு ஒரு ஆசை வராது. அது மாதிரி டோட்டலி detached. She surrenders herself to the God. She walks with her hands upside down. இவர் வந்து Shiva called her as his. How she calls? Anybody knows?
No.
He calls her as my mother. அம்மையே வருக அப்படின்றார். சிவனுக்கு ஆதியம் தான் கிடையாது. சிவன் இஸ் நாட் born out of a male or female. He is சனாதனம் தான் சனாதனம். ஆதியம் இல்லை, அந்தமும் இல்லை. பட் அவர் கூப்பிடுற அம்மா.
So now coming to the real reason for all this Shareeram. Karana Shareeram. Karana means cause. So causal body, the potential one. And this is a very abstract topic when compared to sookshma Shareera, Karana Shareeram. Abstract means we can't describe it. Cannot comprehend. Like I can tell, see, if you don't know sookshma Shareera, do you know about thoughts? Then you can say, okay, it is sookshma Shareera. Gross body, no need of telling. We can see the mirror and tell. But Karana Shareera, how will you say? The seed form. If you're seeing on the level, how can you say that there is a seed which is germinating? How can you see your DNA, the coding? We can't. That's why abstract topic. But still, we'll try to understand by some examples given by Swamiji. He says it is a potential form which gives rise to the two, sookshma and Sthoola Shareeram. That much we understand first. So it's like the germinating seed, which has all the coded things within it of a tree, huge tree, which will bear fruits, flowers, and then give birth. The cycle will continue. But can be divided into 4 parts. All Sanskrit words, but let us first take Sharira Advya Advayasya Karanam Masam. Means what? It is the reason for the 2 Shareeram, Sthoola and Sookshma Shareera. It requires this causal body, just like a seed is required for plant and tree. Advayasya means rudimentary. It's the raw material for the other 2 bodies, because something is required to build something. It is abstract because it is not seen. That's the only thing. And it is created, obviously, if something is already created, there must be some creator. There must be something used before it. This is what the Karana Shareeram was used before even Srishti. Entire creation was formed. I'm talking about creation means entire the karma, sushupti, all everything. Your sookshma and my sookshma and every being sookshma is before that Karana Shareeram.
Creation.
But don't consider Karana Shareera for you, me, same. It is also different. The seed for each one of us is different. Okay. Once we understand that, let us understand where, in which part of our life do we observe this. It is very similar to the deep sleep. We call it as a non-rapid eye movement sleep. When you see dreams, if you see a child, very small child, he will be moving his eyes very fast if he is dreaming. So that is REM sleep, which is very high, many hours of sleep we have. But the non-REM sleep is very short, maybe 15-20 minutes in a night. That deep sleep state actually correlates with Karana Shareeram. You know it is there, but you cannot, if I ask someone how long you slept very well, you can't tell. What dream you have seen, you can tell a little bit about it. But Karana Shareeram, the deep sleep state, you cannot stay. So that non-REM sleep, it is like, because of that, the Sthoola and Sookshma Shareera gets charged. When you sleep, what happens? When you are well asleep, it's like a charging of battery. If you have slept well, you will be good.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your hangover of the last yesterday's will come to next day. But if you have a good deep sleep, so if you have Karana Shareera, then the Sookshma and Sthoola Shareera will be okay.
The stage 1 and 2, stage 1, stage 2.
Stage 1 is just you go slowly from awake to sleep. Then light sleep, where you start seeing your heartbeat slows down, all pressure comes down, but still you are not completely slept. There are still, the deep sleep is the real sleep where you non-REM, non-rapid eye movement sleep.
Deep sleep, no?
And then again in between you will go to REM sleep, which is again you see memory, because of your memory and what happened 2 days back or few years back, you will see like a dream, which is created by you only. And then you come back to the other states again. It may be directly from fourth state, you go to first state, you get up because of bad dream, or you go back to deep sleep for some while. It is not like it will happen 1, 2, 3, 4.
பேஷண்ட் படுத்துருக்குங்க எப்படி நல்லா தூங்குனீங்களா அப்படின்னு கேட்டோம்னா தூக்கமே இல்லை சார் கூட முன்னாடி இருப்பேன் சார் சார் அதாவது
what they feel.
Yeah.
ரூம்ல அப்படின்னு அவங்க சொல்றாங்க அப்படின்னா உங்களுக்கு sleep இல்ல
செகண்ட் ஸ்டேஜ்ல
Yes, yes.
ஸ்டேஜ் 2
No,
தூங்குற மாதிரி இருக்கும் தூங்க மாட்டோம்
இல்லை, நீங்க இது புரியுது. லைட் ஸ்லீப்ல இருக்கும்போது கண்ணெல்லாம் ரோல் ஆகும். ஸ்லீப்பிங் செகண்ட்ல போகும்போது இது ஓகே, தேர்ட் ஓகே, ஃபோர்த் கொஞ்சம் திருப்பி கன்ஃபியூசிங்.
அது ரொம்ப
dream comes in. That's it.
ஒரு 20 வருஷம் முன்னாடி ஒரு கேஸ் ஒன்று பார்த்து போனேன். போய் படுத்தா அப்படியே போன மாதிரி போற மாதிரி கூப்பிட்டு இருந்துச்சுன்னா கூப்பிட்டு தீச்சு. அதெல்லாம் நல்ல காலம், வசந்த காலம். இப்போ தூக்கணும்
இல்ல டெலிவரி கொடுக்குறவங்க அப்படியே தூக்கில போய் முடிச்சுட்டு வந்து then we'll go for deep sleep. Real what is it?
டயர்டா போய் தூங்குறது தான் டீப் ஸ்லீப்.
So,
Any person's sleep cycle will have REM and any non-REM
அவர் முக்கிய
sleep cycle பார்க்கணும்.
எப்ப தூங்குவாரு
Don't get confused with this.
எலும்பு போய்
actually, God has given us
தெரியல இல்லை
as we age. Deep sleep decreases as we age. God has made these settings. Otherwise, we will never die. We will always have repairs of tissue repair is happening in the deep sleep only.
Okay.
So people will never age if you have a very deep sleep, nice sleep. So God reduces the sleep. A child sleeps for a long time.
Correct.
Child sleeps very beautifully. 18 hours, 10 hours will be deep sleep because they have to grow. Tissue repair has to happen.
No, sir, very old people also sleep a lot.
No.
They are catching sleep.
They're roaming in the sun and all that. and they work sleep. No,
So, so we are all catching the sleep. That is different. That is catching. They sleep by just sitting also. They sleep. That is not sleep. No, that is.
ஸ்டேஜ் 4 பண்ண முடியுமா?
Stage 4 வேண்டாம். Deep
Stage 3
Patient will first stage for sleep.
Sir, but Mata will
But that
disturb,
is medicine discussion.
it will disturb everything.
Sir, please remember, when you take a tablet, the mind doesn't get to the rest. Only body gets the rest.
So the sleep cycle will be disturbed by taking medicine. Anyway, we'll go to Karana Shareeram. So it is a nirvikalpa rupam, means again, you cannot see it, it is not visible, just like a child in the womb cannot be seen. But definitely it is growing, or it is when it comes out, it will be seen in the form of gross body, subtle body, all. Nirvikalpa Svarupam. And also, it is very important, Ajnanam. Ajnanam Svarupam, Sat Swarupa Ajnanam. What we take this as, whenever we see that the body is dead, normal body is dead, gross body is gone, with that sookshma body also gone. But because the roots are still there, the Karana Shareeram is there, even if you cut the tree, again it will sprout. So what is the now, what to be done then? When does this Karana Shareeram die? When it will die? How? Automatically it will happen.
No, when you tree you cut it, this type of things comes, It
Yes.
will be there only for 2 days. Afterwards it will go.
It will go in the But that is what we have as a
Even the plumeria and the drumstick.
Sir, With examples are limited. If you take the drumstick tree, definitely will come. If you take some oak tree, may not come.
May not come, depending on the weather and the
And
condition.
depending, it is example to understand that Karana Shareeram is invisible. Now the main part comes, sir, that what is that invisibility? What is it? It is nothing but what she has talked. Jnani sees the light within himself. Means what? We are all jnani if we start understanding that Atma is within us. I should be only concerned with self-knowledge. I should take away the ignorance which we are discussing. Ignorance is bliss, but this is not bliss. This is night. This is darkness. What we are considering Sachin, doctor, whatever age, society's disposition, all is ignorance. The real knowledge is I am within all of you. I am everywhere. What is that thing which is everywhere? It is Atma Swarupa. So it is Sat Swarupa Ajnanam means this ignorance about my real self is, if you take it out, Karana Shareeram also goes. The root is completely uprooted. There will be no cycles of life, death. The cycle will be taken away. So what is the Karana Shareeram? It relates to self-ignorance. It is a little bit like a negative for Karana Shareeram. But if you take it in the right aspect, the entire Shrishti was made because of Maya Shakti. Brahman did not require anything to be built on it. Ocean did not require waves. Ocean doesn't require water to come in. It is there, stable. So this is only possible, the final blow is possible with self-knowledge. And that final blow will lead to moksha. So this is, we just want to just close this with the example that in the time of eclipse, for some time that it is darkness will be there. We consider that this body has taken for some time, 10, 100 years, whatever, has closed the Atma. But we consider this is only that reality. The darkness is reality. Once we understand that sun cannot be hidden, that's it. We have liberated ourselves. So our whole prayatna should be to uproot that ignorance, which is darkness. And once you do that, the self-knowledge is there. And everything is
முன்னாடி நீ மறைச்சிக்கலாம் ஜஸ்ட் டைட்
Anirvachya Anadi Avidya Rupam. Anirvachiniyam. Because sun was there from before. It doesn't require any, it was there, it will be there. That is Anadi Avidya. Beginningless. And which cannot be categorized because it is not made up of material thing. Sookshma Shareeram, Karana Shareeram, because of bhautik, this physical elements are there. In the form, one is gross form, one is subtle form. Karana Shareeram has no such things. And finally, the closest example is the darkness, which we all have seen. If small time, the sun is closed because of something, it is not that sun is not having shining, it is there from before. So we should remove all our ignorance, and then we can be blissed without ignorance. That is our.
கொஞ்சமா இருக்குல்ல இதெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம்
நான் கிளாஸ் ஆரம்பிக்கும் போது திவ்யா கிட்டையும் அருந்ததி கிட்டையும் ஒண்ணு பேசினேன். அதுக்கு பதில் நான் சொல்லிடுறேன். If I understand myself, then my Karana Shareeram is
Yes.
அதுதான் எனக்கு இன்னும் புரியல. Actually, what I was asking them before classes, see, I am a person who don't believe in anything. I always think I am doing this, I have done this. Okay, that was my life. Now I started thinking, he is the reason for everything, not me. Till I was standing there, that he is within me, which I didn't realize at all. Once I realized my he, then even the Karana Shareeram is finished.
Yes. So whenever you give an adjective to Atma, like I am Atma is gone. I also is not correct. Atma, that's it. I am. That's finished. We are understood that. That is duality. We should just be. We should just be. Don't become anything.
Be.
Just be. If you say become, I will become. That's it over. Then we don't understand. So which self you want to understand?
I should understand I.
Yeah. That is what it is. That is what it is.
I'm searching it outside.
Ah, correct.
Once I understand it is.
No, it is not you. We are all searching. See, one good example. After this, we will do. Om. See, these discussions are so important. This clears our doubts. Not only madam, but everyone's.
இப்ப நல்லா புரிஞ்சுக்கும் போது அன்னைக்கு ரொம்ப confused ஆ
Now, what she was telling that I was seeing it. So one person loses